Hey, good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a great day, starting your weekend. Today, we're going to make some jewelry. So, I'm going to show you how I make my uh, flow art pores jewelry and how you can make your own. So, today, what we are going to do is we're going to make a set of earrings, a bracelet, and a pendant. So, I'm going to point you down here to my work area, and we'll get started, and I'll show you everything that you'll need to do this. So let's go down here. All right, so this is what I do, and I take photo paper. I have a lot of photo paper. I use glossy Canon photo paper. I've got a 13 by 19 sheet, I believe it is, or 18. And I do my mixes, and then I pour it over and let it dry, and I get sheets of my flow art. And you can do all kinds of different colors and just make up your own designs. Then you can go through and cut them out. It's a little bright. Now I think today what we're going to do, I did this one to kind of look like tiger's eye a little bit. It's more of a gold. But we're going to use this one and make a set out of this. So, I've got the bezels. These are the bracelets that I use. Pendants. And then 12 millimeter earrings. So I've got a punch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find two areas that I like the way they look and punch them out. And I think I'm going to go, let's see. Well, I'm going to cut this side off, because then I can get up in there and get more of what I want. So this first one I'm going to take, and I'm going to go right here. One, two, I'm going to do these three. I'm going to do those three. And I'm going to take those out. And so then you have your pieces. This one was pretty plain, so I think I'm going to put that over here with my other ones for another time. Those are going to be the two that I use for that. And then I've got my other punch that has the smaller. And now we're going to go right here. And I've got to do two. Alright, so I've got that. The reason I did two is so that I can get the two sizes that I need. And that's going to be this one and this one. So these also can go in with all of my other ones. And I've got a box full of all these. And I've got tons of this size cut out in all different colors over here. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I've got B7000 glue, and I'm going to take, and I'm going to just put a few drops along the bottom of this pendant bezel, just like that. And we're going to take our piece, stick it right down in there, and go along the edges with your thumb and just get it down in there. good and secure. And that's going to look like that. So now I'm going to do the same thing with my other pieces. So I'm going to get my bracelet. I'm going to get that glue on there. Going to put in our piece. Make sure it's down in the bezel. Nice. And then there you've got that. So then I'm going to take my two small earring bezels and do the same thing. You don't need a whole lot of this glue. A couple of drops is going to keep that right in there. And I'm going to get my two little pieces, put them right down in there. One, two. Okay. So, like I said, these are 25 millimeter or 1 inch. So I've got 1 inch cabochons, glass domes. They're flat on one side, they're concave, and then domed on the top, which actually magnifies your art that you're putting in there. And the best way that I've found to do this so far is to use Mod Podge. It dries clear and it is solid. And what I do is I just take a skewer and I just do one drop like that right in the center. One drop in the center. We're going to take our cabochon, put it right on top, and you're going to squeeze down until that goes all the way to the edges, like that. Now when this dries, it dries crystal clear, and you get your finished piece, which I'm going to put this up here to dry. Oops, that one. First of all, what I'm going to do is get this one off here. I have this little box that I use to dry my pieces because they fit right over it. And I'll show you those. So anyway, I'm going to take this. It's got this centerpiece, so this fits right on there. Just like that. And that'll dry standing up. So now I've got my pendant. I'm going to do the same thing. Put that right on there and squeeze down. Get that glue all the way to the edges. And if any, now look how little I put, and a little bit of that Mod Podge came right outside here. So wipe that off. And I've got a little rag. So you've got that going there. So now we're going to do the exact same thing to our earrings. So we're just going to put a little dot. I'm going to wipe my stick off and get the lid back on here. All right. And I've got my little glass cabochons for my earrings. You get 2 of those. Put them right on top. Put that right on top. And they're going to almost appear white. Like you're looking at that going, wow, that looks white. Well, when that dries, it's going to dry crystal clear along with this. And you're not going to see that. So, now that that's done, I'll bring you back and we'll have another video when these are dry. But till then, I'm going to show you exactly what your finished product will look like. So I'm going to take these out. go. Let's see if I can do this better so you can see them. All right. So there are your earrings, and they do just look amazing. Very pretty. So we've got our earrings, and like I said, we've got our pendants, and we've got our bracelets. And you can make this whole set. I do have sterling silver chains that I put on the bezels, or you can use black cord, whichever you prefer. But then you've got your whole set of, actually this one is the one that I'm going to use with these earrings, because as you can see, those match beautifully. And then you can do your pendant out of the same color. Now I use sterling silver earring wires because they're not that expensive and they're hypoallergenic, and most people can wear that. So yeah, so that is how you make your flow art jewelry, and give it a try. You'll really enjoy it. It's beautiful to wear and fun to make. So have a great weekend, and I will talk to you next time.